I gotta admit, we didn't expect it, but you guys got a lot of real talent on this team, across the board.
Hey, I told you I was gonna put on a show, huh?
Hey, Shanghai's a real good spot for you to land, man. The details, oh, it's almost there. It's close.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing, it's just encouragement. I didn't mean it.
Man, I played my guts out there tonight, man. I earned... Man, I knew that you would do this. Every single time. It's like, you can't even let me have one, can you? Hey, Zane, come...
Listen. Okay, you got it. Okay, fair enough.
Zane.
No one likes to be showing up. It's your time. Hey, you need me to stick around, handle some of these guys for you? I'll give you your due.
All right, cool. Let's do it. Zang, this is Corey.
What's up, man?
You know, hey, let them know we'll take some questions together. Zang will make sure you don't make a fool of yourself.
Must pay well.
Not enough.
Okay, let's get started, huh?
现在开放问题。
What's the first question?
Hey. What area is that?
Yeah, not sure to tell you the truth.
That building, it's the, what's it called? I'm forgetting. It's,
Man, I really don't know, you know, I never checked it out.
Hey, have you taken a trip up the river?
Sorry, I don't know what it's called either.
And the PR lady told us. Wang Po, does that sound familiar?
Yes, it sounds Chinese if that's what you're asking.
You don't get out much, do you?
You know, I wake up, go to practice, I'm home. It can't be that much different than you, right?
Oh, me? No, man. I get cabin fever all the time. Sometimes I just gotta take a day and go to the beach. Maybe take a trip to the mountains. See, I like to touch every new city that I'm in. Just see what's out there.
Man, if it's not basketball, I'm probably not going.
Man, but you still get to live in a cool place like this and play ball.
Yeah, but I mean, this place is just a step for me. Like, I'm trying to get my numbers up so I can get back home, you know? Get back to where I can have a real career.
Yeah, but what if this is the last time that you're ever in this city? I mean, look around. This place is amazing. And as far as a career goes, it wouldn't hurt to slow down. People can recognize desperation as much as talent.
Man, that's easy for you to say. You're already in the NBA. You know?
Okay. Never mind, man. I see where you're at. Hey, that's not what I think it is it?
Now, that's the one place I do get out to. Boom.
No way. It's a classic 2K.
Yup.
Can't believe they still have this.
Yeah, man, it's the only one in town. Yo, you remember we used to play your brother's copy in the dorm? Because everyone was too cheap to buy the new console?
How could I forget? I remember back then that was the one game I let you win on.
Oh, see, I know what you're trying to do, but it's not gonna work.
All the tournaments that I won?
All right, one game, let's get it.
That's all I need.
Boston, 2K Sports presents the NBA. Tonight, it's the Houston Rockets and the Boston Celtics. Good evening, everyone. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And Clark, tonight's game featuring two of the best defensive teams in the league.
Exactly, Kevin. The Rockets with length on the wings and the Great Wall, Yao Ming guarding the rim. They get it done defensively.
But the story of the season has been the new big three here in Boston. And with the big ticket, Kevin Garnett controlling the middle, their defense has improved dramatically.
Star talent, great coaching on both sides, GA. Should be fun to watch.
An uneven start to this season for the Rockets. So far, a losing record. They have struggled to live up to expectations.
And the starting lineups for the Rockets, Bobby Jackson and Tracy McGrady in the backcourt, Shane Battier and Luis Scola, the forwards, and the big man in the middle, Yao Ming. And the Celtics, second-year guard Rajon Rondo at the point alongside Ray Allen. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett at the forwards. And Leon Poe will hold down the center. You know, Clark, last season the Rockets arguably one of the 5 best teams in the NBA, but they didn't make it out of the first round.
Yeah, they came close, Kevin. A tough defeat in Game 7 by the Jazz. The Rockets haven't made it out of the first round in over a decade, though. That's a pretty long drought.
It is indeed. McGrady against Allen. And Hayes kicks to Jackson. Battier, the pass to Yao. Allen against McGrady. 5 on the clock for the 3. And the Rockets coming off a 17-point loss on their home floor to the We Believe Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, the Warriors outshot them and outboarded them. And the Rockets will have to do a ton better tonight if they want to get a W.
Now, here is McGrady following the miss by Paul Pierce.
And McGrady, as accomplished a mid-range shooter as we have in the game, keeps that high release point on the jump shot.
Now here's Garnett, covered by Hayes. Now here's Garnett. Over Hayes. That one wide left. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Celtics lead by 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the... And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
You know, Greg, I love watching this team get after it on defense. I mean, they play with a bit of edge and nastiness.
And just amazing to see the turnaround here in Boston with the Big 3. A franchise with a tremendous history. How about a league-leading 16 championships? This roster might have a chance to deliver even more heartbreak.
Allen out there with Rajon Rondo. That's Garnett. Then there's James Posey. And it's Poe in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Yeah, McGrady inside is confident, using his outstanding length to get the shot he wants and to get it off.
Allen, that's good. And coming off a 2-year playoff drought, the Celtics trades this summer, transformative, Clark, to say the least.
Yeah, you got that right, partner. I mean, all of a sudden, a team now with 3 potential Hall of Famers. That makes them a legit contender.
That's a lot of star power on one team, isn't it?
Yeah, and it usually takes multiple all-star caliber players to contend for championship.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Celtics. The Rockets also changing it up. Carl Landry's checked in for Hayes. And Brooks subbed in for Jackson. McGrady against Allen. Another shot. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, a 2-game homestand here for the Celtics, coming off a road trip where they won all 4, bookending the trip with big wins in Sacramento and LA.
And the Lakers, a great team in their own right. The Celtics beat them by 19 points, and they're just in a heck of a groove.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Brown comes in for Leon Poe. And it's Pierce in for Kevin Garnett. And so Mutombo nails both of them.
And Mutombo, a defensive force, a long, intelligent player who plays well on both ends of the floor.
Rondo, and it's Boston with another.
This offense just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter, Greg, and they're really cooking now. Actually, cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Landry kicks to McGrady. Over Allen. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And well, for the Rockets, two superstar talents in Tracy McGrady and Yao Ming. When healthy, they've shown they can play with anybody.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half. Cassell, the pass to Pierce. Brown with a screen on Brooks. Here's the teardrop. Cassell, no good. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Boston on top. They're up by 4. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Jackson. Shane Battier is out there with Hayes. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Yao in at the center position.
Man, what a big turnaround for the Celtics defensively. Is it as simple as adding Kevin Garnett, or is there more to it?
Rondo, the head of the snake, coming into his own. Vets like Tony Allen and Kendrick Perkins, also difference makers defensively.
Count that one. Rondo's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics.
And although not the biggest guy, you gotta love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Rebounded by the Celtics.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, he has been, and he's got to find his stroke because he's holding back his team as a result of his poor shooting.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The pass to Battier. Houston moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Jackson dishes to Yao. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
And what a difference a year makes. This time last season, the Celtics had just a 10-19 record, bottom 4 in the East. This season, 26-3, best in the league.
Francis passes to Hayes. Here's Battier. Pass to Hayes to the right side. Here's Yao. Drops in the layup for 2. Yao's got 6.
And Yao Ming's a handful when he's this deep. I mean, virtually impossible to guard. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. Easier said than done, though.
Rondo kicks to Garnett. Puts it up from 15. That shot off.
You just make the assumption that's going down. I mean, an uncontested mid-range jumper, I think he should have buried it, but you know what?
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Celtics lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. And Clark, you look at the Rockets, obviously McGrady and Yao Ming are the focal points, but do they have enough around them to contend for an NBA title?
You know what, Kevin? I think they're deep enough. You know, they've got smart veteran role players, intriguing young ballers, but Yao and T-Mac have certainly got to lead the way.
And really, for some reason, just not a big part of their offense today. Hard to get into a rhythm when you're getting so few opportunities at the rim.
We've got James Posey. Allen is out there with Cassell. It's Pierce, and it's Bowe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. McGrady kicks to Hayes. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Here's Cassell to the inside. Oh, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Now that's incredible. A huge bucket in the most emphatic way possible. Now that is not supposed to happen.
Desire on steroids right there, giving away a ton of height, and still takes it straight at him for the slam. At the most critical time of the ball game, too. Wow.
And Rick Adelman taking over as head coach for the Rockets this season. Before this, 8 years in Sacramento, great team there as well.
Pass to Hayes. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Looking to end his cold spell. Count it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
Inside. Good!
And scoring the ball comes easily and naturally to him. He's a versatile player at the offensive end.
Time working against them here.
It sure is, and with such short time, it'll be really hard for them to catch up.
The rebound by the Celtics, and he commits the intentional foul. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter, and that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
And Paul Pierce, so efficient at the offensive end. They call him the truth because he's known for making big shots at big times.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
Timeout called, the Rockets. They trail by 7. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Is what you're saying.
And this is what happens when you dig yourself a hole. It's hard to climb out of.
Well, to me, they look emotionally spent.
Brooks with it. Miller outside. Here's Francis. Off on that one.
You know, Tony Allen, one of the better defenders in the game. Strong hands, quick feet, a tenacity that yields good defense.
And the Boston Celtics extend their winning streak to 7. Clark, believe it or not, it's only the 3rd longest win streak of this young season.
Yeah, they're in a nice groove, and you look...
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Hey, man, it's getting late. You know, I should start heading back soon.
Oh man, I'm my bad. I got a little carried away. You don't want to try for another round?
You know, practice, man. Like, got to build on some nice momentum. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that works. I'm headed back to LA tomorrow. It's a long flight.
Nah, it is. Actually, no, I don't. I'm stuck here. Remember?
You know, it was really good to see you, AI. And I hope you find a place that you feel comfortable in soon.
Okay. See, there it is again. Do you actually listen to yourself when you talk?
I'm just trying to walk up out of here like we're friends.
No,
okay?
it's
That's
so
it.
condescending, though. I mean, like, I hope you find a place where you feel comfortable.
I
Like,
mean
what
it.
is... yeah, I'm sure you do.
Look, maybe things aren't exactly the way that you dreamed right now, but look at where you are. What you do, it's a privilege.
It's always funny how folks who lecture you about privilege and enjoying what you had are exactly the same people who have everything.
You're missing this moment, AI.
No, please keep explaining to me the hollow misery of being an NBA star, Corey.
There's so much more to this game than just taking the final shot or putting up your numbers. And that's always been your problem.
Yeah, okay. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, be real with yourself. How much you know about your teammates in Shanghai? Or even back with the Bulldogs? What made those guys hungry? Where their hearts lay? You never cared about anyone but yourself, AI, and they all see it. And until you do, this is exactly as far as you'll go.